Welcome to Roblox News. This is a new series that I'm starting where every Friday, hopefully, unless there's something that prevents me from being unable to record on Friday to give the most up-to-date news, I will be giving you the rundown of what happened this week. And to start off for our first week or whatever, it's a special edition. RDC 2022 has begun. RDC is here. We've got a lot to get to. Many new announcements coming out from RDC. We've got a lot of news and the Innovation Awards, which will give you more information on that and more. We've got many things that Roblox has announced. And there's more stuff coming with the Innovation Awards here. Let's get straight to the news. Welcome to Roblox News. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to start this kind of series thing. And, of course, we started off with a special edition on RDC. But our weekly news will be more packed, especially on more busy news weeks. And with more stories too, of course, more different things that happen. But on slow news days, or on slow news weeks, the video might end up being shorter. But there's probably something new. The majority of everything that is being said here is coming from Twitter accounts such as Bloxy News, RTC, and other reliable sources, along with, of course, Roblox. So let's get straight to it. So RDC has kicked off with many new feature announcements. One thing before I get started in showing you the new feature announcements, I have to say, okay, I registered for RDC as just a keynote ticket, because I thought that that Roblox was not going to be streaming the Innovation Awards on their YouTube channel. I was wrong about that, so that's my bad. But when I was setting up, I put TML Builders as the company because it was requiring me to put in a company name, and I was like, why don't I just put TML Builders in there? And it worked. So now Roblox thinks that that my company is TML Builders. Yeah. Anyway, I want to get into this. So there's a lot of news, and I'll give you everything, and I'll give a short opinion from me based on that. So I am getting all of this news from RDC or RTC or Bloxy News. Sorry, I'm getting it from Bloxy News on their RDC 2022 Day 1 highlights panel or whatever, watch list or whatever it is. So let's get into the first story, and that is the future of advertising on Roblox is immersive. Native, non-invasive, safe, and civil. Coming soon, immersive brand and performance ads. So as you can see here, you can see ads that are like, here, if I zoom in, that goes out. So as you can see, these ads, they kind of appear around games, and then allow you to teleport to the game, and then also have a direct teleport back. So That's really interesting. The way that they're showing this Vans world in thing, it looks like it's, if not only A, is it seamless. Number two, it looks like that this is custom and doesn't take you to the actual game, because there's a thing that says to experience, and that probably takes you back to where you were before. So that's pretty interesting. So, oopsies. So in terms of what I have to say about this, of course, basically no one likes ads. So I'm just as annoyed about it as you are, I'm sure. But we, but I feel like the way that Roblox is doing it is very interesting, where they're kind of making this, like the game being able to seamlessly transition and easily be able to go back. And I wonder, is that not only A, going to affect the developer in any way, and also B, will they get an option to teleport to the actual game? And also B, C, do developers have to add this into their game and set up the preview? I'm assume not. And do they get to control what game shows up there? And of course, how much would this be paying? Because it better be paying something. They're putting an ad into their games. So that's my thought on that. On to the next headline, and this is big. UGC Limiteds. That's it. That's the tweet. Coming soon. Okay. Roblox has said that they are planning to announce UGC Limiteds, or they're planning to get UGC Limiteds, and they are hoping that the Limiteds the Limiteds marketplace has been the last marketplace that is not in has no UGC and is entirely made by Roblox. So Roblox is finally ending that and saying, they even said that they hope that in the future their stuff is not going to be the most expensive, it's not going to be the most popular. They're hoping that it's UGC stuff. They're not going to delete their old stuff, of course. I hope not. But because that would definitely make a lot of traders angry, and just the community in general. But I'm very interested to see what would end up, like, how this would end up being. And could this mess up the limited trading market, because of course limiteds are less valuable? And also, this is one concern: if limiteds end up becoming really, really cheap, then that also could be an item that can be set as like if you're giving you're giving this item to me for free thing, where because before it's like 400 Robux, and that can actually help a lot of new players who traders want to give to help others. Like, they can get a really cheap item that then they can trade to them, so that they don't have to spend like 400, 800 Robux on the cheapest limited item that we have right now, and instead they kind of get this item that the trader is giving to them for free, at a low price. But also, on the flip side, this can also be used in a bad way, because then that means hackers have to spend less money to when they're trading when they hack accounts and they trade them away, trade all their stuff away. It's a lot easier because they have a cheaper item to buy. So this can work in many different ways. So my opinion on this, after all this, I have to say it's a good idea. All of those that I kind of brought up are just kind of side points that I kind of thought of as I was seeing these. But I think this is great. This is exciting. And I'm very excited to see what ends up coming out from this. This is also very exciting. I beep you Roblox. I love you Roblox. Reduced chat filters for users 13 or older are coming soon. So this is from RDC. This is the chat filter for would be 13 below users. So it's like, oh my god, did you see that? Yeah, yes, beep. And then for 13 plus users in that unlocked state, oh my god, did you see that? Yes, Lamau. Oh my god. So basically, I don't know what the level that this is going to be. But I'm excited for that because 13 plus users have been stuck behind a kids chat filter for so long, and it's really hard to have conversations when you're older and you have to worry about all these tags. It's so annoying. But the fact that they're adjusting the chat filter might mean that they might make it better as for the 13 below users who are who have to go around constant tags, or if you only can contact someone through Roblox, which for a lot of kids who meet someone on Roblox and become friends with them, that Roblox is their only means of contact. Yes, that's good in some ways, but it also makes it really hard to communicate in other ways when you're trying to, like, say, oh, let's play this game, or just talk about something. It makes it really difficult. So that I hope that maybe Roblox adjusts the filter for 13 below users too, because I know that they are kind of feeling that too. In terms of my my thoughts on this, I think it's a good change, definitely, and is exciting to see. Next up, a feature we all knew was coming, but just an official release date, Monday, September the 12th, so in 3 days from now. Experience guidelines will be coming out, which experience guidelines is the rating system for games. So as you can see, it says ages 9 plus in the Mermaid Swim page. So I don't really know if these age ratings will be enforced. And if so, that might end badly. I mean, 18 plus games I get, but like if you restrict Arsenal to 13 plus and a lot of kids play Arsenal, that is not going to end well. But if these age ratings are just kind of guides to go by, I'm all for this. So, again, we all knew this was coming, but here's my thought on it. If it's going to affect people who want to play a certain game and they are accepting the risk, or whatever, they should be allowed to do that without any restrictions. If it is restricted, so like, and it ends up becoming something big where, like, say, like, people under 13 can't play, like, a first-person shooter, that could be very bad. But if it's just like, oh, here, this is a guide for who should be playing this game, but even though you set your own age on Roblox, if you're below that, if you're not within that age rating, it's fine. It doesn't matter. That's the case, I'm all for it. If it turns out that it's restricting games for people who do not fit these age ratings, I am definitely not for it, and I think it's a bad idea. Next up is live avatar communication in experience, creating a whole new level of immersion when it comes to connecting with your friends, coming soon. So what this is it's basically you might have heard of the live animation editor, where basically in Studio you can make a you can like do some dancing or do something that Roblox can translate onto a character and make them do that based on just a video. So what this is basically that, except live. So let's take a look.
Hey Dave, nice to see you here. Meet Mahesh in his true goblin self.
Hey guys, look at this. I can finally move my ears.
Guys, this is crazy. The Roblox is the only product that I leave alerts on. I'm on the main stage, and in the middle of RDC, here you guys are. What's going on?
Yep, this is an exciting way to chat with your voice and avatar on Roblox, and I can't wait to see Mahesh's reaction when I beat him in Jailbreak.
You wish, Kiran. There are dozens of avatar types to choose from, and you can even customize your accessories.
Actually, I think I need to change my beard right now.
Oh, that looks perfect.
All right.
Okay, well, guys, I guess thank you for interrupting me, because it's great to see our vision of where this is going, which is many times a day we're going to communicate on Roblox. Thank you, Kiran, and thank you, Mahesh. Great job.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Dave.
Okay, so what this basically appears is the heads can animate and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be full body, but that would be very difficult because of like walking and stuff. So now I realize that's probably not the best idea. But either way, that is so cool. I'm so excited for it. Only problem is just it kind of takes away the realism, and also not everyone is gonna have a camera that can actually be used. So it could be for very select people or select people at select times. But in those cases, I think it's really cool. I'm not sure about who can really use that feature, but Next up is the future of creator events, gilded integration, and in-experience events. So what this basically allows you to do is add integrations with Gilded, which Roblox bought. It's basically a Discord clone. And yes, I did just say that. Cry about it. Anyway, so basically you can add Roblox events in there, and these Gilded events can seemingly, what it looks like is hook up to in-game in some way. That's what I'm presuming from this. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's just the question is, who uses Gilded? Really? Does really anyone use Gilded? Anyway, on to the next feature. We've got limited trading, reselling free promotional items and sponsored items. So this is adding on to what we were saying before, which is the fact that you can set UGC limiteds, but also there can be, of course, limiteds and free promotional items and sponsored items. So basically that means you can get items in game, so that you can get items from the game and get it into Roblox, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And also, along with experiences, UGC Marketplace items will also be supported with the new immersive ad system, allowing users to buy items without leaving an experience or game, whatever. So I think this is really, really cool. So the fact that devs can now create promotional items and stuff is really cool, and you can actually have and number one, egg hunts can be brought back from the dead, where it actually gives you an egg on your head, which could be pretty awesome. And also, devs are able to create not only like you could say like in Pets MX, hatch the huge pet, you hatch the huge pixel cat, you get a little huge pixel cat shoulder buddy on the in Roblox. And this would be exclusive to people who hatch it. So that makes that a pretty rare item that's just as rare as a huge pixel cat, but even rarer because you can't really do that to people who hatched it before that item was out. So that'd be a really rare item. That would be really cool. Even though if the pixel cat's the most hatched huge pet, that's still a pretty rare item. So that would be insanely cool to see. And I'm really excited to see this. This is also really good to see the fact that since deployment in April, Roblox has made advancements to prevent cloning and copies of experiences. Since then, over 40,000 clones have been taken down. So there's been problems with clones on Roblox before, and they are working on that. And all I gotta say is I'm glad to see this happening. But that's really all I have to say. Now this I'm really excited for. Anti-cheat. Finally, an official server-side anti-cheat system is coming to Roblox to help prevent exploiters on the platform. So, Roblox is having a big exploiter problem. And finally, they are working to fix that by adding their own anti-cheat system that, because devs have had to rely on it, and it's not the best, and it's gonna help prevent exploiters. And even if developers anti-cheats catch someone hacking, they can't ban them. Roblox's can. So they can't ban them from the game. They can't ban them from Roblox. They can ban it from the game, but not Roblox. Roblox's can. If Roblox decides to make it do that, they can totally do that, and that would be pretty interesting to see what ends up happening. However, false alarms, of course, can happen. So that's false reports or stuff like that. So that could end up bad. But I think this is really cool and very exciting to see. And hopefully this fixes exploiters on the platform. Next up, something that is so annoying, but now is being changed. So whenever a game updates, and also a lot for some big games, they break the whole website. Has Adopt Me flashbacks. And also, even if they don't break the website, when they update, it puts, if you're in a party of all these people who you're having fun with, but you haven't friended yet, you're gonna lose them because they're all gonna get put into different servers. That's finally changing, where you will get a faster rejoin and saved play party. So the same people will be put into the same server after an update. And what I really hope is that you can actually adjust what happens when the game updates, and be able to maybe set up something that is like a special shutdown, because I know that that's possible, but from what I know, I don't know how to do it. I've seen some games do it, but I don't know how, and I don't see a lot of them doing it. But opening it up to be really easy can be can end up for a lot of cool shutdown effects and or like this game is updating sort of like things rather than just the Roblox loading screen. Anyway, I am very excited to see this feature come out, and I am so happy because I don't need to worry about friending everyone before an update comes out, because I will lose them if I want to be in their server, or if I want to be in the server past the update. But then everyone has to friend everyone in order for that, but that's just a thing of the past once this update comes out. For our second to last thing, by the way, this is not everything that is in here. I've skipped over a lot of things, and if you'd like to, you can take a look in the description down below. It is the full Bloxy News page, so you can read through every bit of news, but I'm trying to concise this video down so it's not an hour long. Developer invites notifications. Now this is so cool. Custom notifications and social invites from developers will allow creators to improve engagement time, coming as a beta feature earlier next year. So what that basically means is developers can send notifications to like your mobile phone to or invites or stuff like that. Roblox is basically going to be sending out notifications now, and that's really, really cool. I'm really excited to see that. And as someone who plays computer but also plays on I don't really play, but I have Roblox on my tablet, that's going to be so useful because I don't really check if this sends for like chat messages, like in-app chat messages. Awesome. Different game updates. Awesome, because I don't check those spots very often. So very cool to see. And for our final bit of news, once again, not the last piece of news, but there's more there. But facial animations will be widely available to everyone on Roblox, allowing a more free and creative way to express yourself. Take a look, as you can see. Facial animations and examples on various avatar types. I said this earlier, I think it is pretty cool, but I know some people don't like it. And that's the Roblox news. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you all being here, and I'm really excited to start doing this. Hopefully every Friday. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.